being nervous, waiting for the person to come in. No, they got me to breathe again. I was out. Hello, everybody. Today's video, we will be telling a story time. I've never done one of these, so we're gonna try something new. And the story is in the title. Crazy, I know. But basically, the time I was so cool and decided that I wanted to go in coma. Yeah, I thought it'd be so cool, so that's what I did. It's not how the story goes, but I can tell you it if you'd like. I mean, I'm telling it either way, but you can listen if you'd like, or you can leave. Like, you could listen. Like, you don't have to listen. Okay, I'll stop. We can just go on now. It starts. How long ago was this? We'll just say it's coming up on its anniversary, actually. It's March of 2016. You can do the math for how long that is. I will not be. And the circus in my town comes around March. Late March or whatever, I don't know. And my, family helps with the circus. We just, help out, work at the circus sometimes, and that doesn't really have prevalence in this story. But anyways, we went to the circus because we go almost every year, and I was just feeling sick that week. I just was feeling sick, and it got to a point where I wouldn't eat. I had a bowl of goldfish. I was laying on a couch with a bowl of goldfish, and I tried to put a piece of goldfish in my mouth, and I could not chew it. I could not eat it. I just took it out of my mouth and put it back in the bowl because I just didn't want to eat. And I said to myself, no, but I'm going to the circus. I can barely get up, and I'm so weak, but I'm going to this circus. So that's what I did. And I have to think a lot for this story, because obviously there's a lot I don't remember, because coma, and just a lot happening. So we got there, and I just know I was very weak. People had to help me, and you can go down with it. It's either before or after the circus. You can go down on the field, on the arena, and there's stuff going on. I think it's beforehand, and I couldn't do any of the stuff. I could not walk well at all because I was so weak. So I just sat in my chair, and everyone else left. And there's actually a photo of me and my mother at this circus, and my face was very pale. My lips looked low-key kind of blue. Low-key. And I just did not look well. Yeah. And the day after the circus, well, that night, we were okay, you need to go in. So in the morning, we went in, but that morning I had to leave. This is just a very, I remember this. My sister had to dress me because I was too weak to get dressed. And I just remember her putting these purple sweatpants on me. I don't know why I remember that, but I do. And then I remember being in the emergency, not the emergency room. I remember being in a doctor's office. And then that's it. I remember just being nervous, waiting for the person to come in. And then now I will tell you what people have told me. Basically what happened. So the rest of the story is not from me because I was out. This is coming from what people have told me, snippets and stuff. So it will be harder for me to explain. But allegedly, I just went out and kind of died a little bit. I can't talk about this without joking. So if you can't like deal with that kind of like personality about this kind of stuff, then I don't know what to tell you, because this is how I handle this kind of stuff. But like I died, like my heart stopped or something like that for a little bit. It like brought me back a little bit, and then they awoken me. I didn't wake up. No, they got me to breathe again, and I stayed in the ICU of that hospital for like a week, and and then I got transported to a children's hospital because my entire life my doctors, since I was born, were from the children's hospital, and the hospital I was at told us basically like, yo, we can't take care of this anymore, like we can't handle this person, or something like that. And I got transported to a children's hospital by helicopter, and that was the second time I was ever in a helicopter, or third I think. And I was like in coma. I don't remember. I think I was like in coma. I know they like medically, I think what happened was I slipped under, and then they were like, oh, it's actually bad if we let her wake up from this, things will actually be worse for us than if we let her stay under. So then they put me in medically induced coma. And that was like 2 weeks, I think. 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know. It was really confusing being told this stuff. So yeah, and I'm pretty much not gonna be telling the entire rest of the story because let me tell you, it is 3 months long. I was in the ICU for 3 months. I was never put into like the non-ICU. That doesn't make sense, but like I stayed in the ICU the whole time, even when I got a little better, because they just wanted to be safe with me. But yeah, I was in the ICU for 3 months because of that. And now let me tell you the big reveal about what happened. Hope, what happened to you? Why did you one day just die? Well, I'm here to tell you this. This is what they told us. Basically, I had an UTI, which I have UTI problems, where I get UTIs. I got an undetected UTI that turned into a blood infection, that turned into sepsis. Quirky. So that's what happened, and that is my story about being in coma. And thank you for listening. And I'm sorry, this is a bad story probably, because it's my first time telling a story, and I go all over the place, and I just appreciate you for listening. And like I know it could be confusing, because like it's confusing for me, like I wasn't even awake for most of it. So yeah, I appreciate you for watching, and bye.